by a human being.
A human being who is fallible. That's why we have a full community, and we have what's called a community vibe and a community policing, right? That's why there is such a thing that the community has agreed upon called a false flag, that we all know we should not engage in, which you did engage in, you moron.
It doesn't matter how many flags come through, every flag has to be reviewed at some point.
Yeah, we know this, okay?
So,
we know it.
What does this mean? This means that every video that is taken off of YouTube is, in some way or form, a terms of service violation.
No, it's an interpretation based on the amount of people who have flagged the video. It's based on a human, fallible interpretation, and like you said, letters that go out to YouTube in this very, very dramatic fashion to try to get videos taken down, which you've engaged in, which you've shown on this video that you've engaged in. That's why the videos get taken down.
Of course, there is a gray area, you know, certain...
The gray area. Let's hear more about this gray area, shall we? I think this is the part where the community decides what is a false flag. That's why we have that name. Everybody knows what it is. Let's listen.
Things can be debated or interpreted a certain one way or another, and there's an appeals process for that.
Alright, I interpret you to be a complete fucking moron and an asshole. How do you like that?
And people should use the appeals process. If they think they have been flagged mistakenly or falsely, they should use the appeals process. The appeal gets reviewed, and if the video does not violate terms of service, it is restored.
It's a fallible system because it's made by humans.
It's really that simple. So this whole notion that people, that I or anyone else is organizing a false flagging campaign is nonsense, because there's no such thing as a false flag.
Yes, there is. The community has decided that there is such a thing, and everybody on YouTube knows what a false flag is. The community sets its own rules and its own language and its own terms. You are not the one that sets those terms. The community does as a whole, and you violated them. Period.
And as an experiment, I would like everybody who thinks that I am a false flagger to do an experiment. I would like all of the people who believe that I'm a false flagger, all of you, create a group called False Flagging Bin. Get, 10,000 members, 100,000 members, any number of members you want. And decide on which video you will flag. And for whatever reason. You can flag it for hate speech, violence, pornography, I don't know how that would work, bullying, harassment. I want everybody who thinks that I'm a false flagger to get together, organize a campaign, and try to false flag any one of my videos.
Be careful what you wish for.
You guys can go pick one, or pick all of them. You can.
No, we're not going to false flag you, you asshole, because the community knows what a false flag is, and we don't engage in it. No one's going to flag your stupid videos. That's why. See, you're such a moron. You just don't get it.
False flag them all, and we will see whether or not any of my videos actually go down. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. If it is possible to false flag a video down, to get a video flagged and removed that does not violate the terms of service and community guidelines, I volunteer myself as an experiment.
You know what? I have a really good experiment for you. It's called turn off the camera and get the fuck off of YouTube. That's a really good experiment. I think you should follow that advice, really.
I volunteer myself as an experiment.
Yeah.
So I wish you guys...
I'm drinking some more!
In your campaign to try to take down one of my videos, because that's really the only way you're going to be able to prove me wrong.
No, this isn't about proving you wrong. It's about distancing ourselves from you, because we know who you are, we know what you do, and we know that you have no respect for the community. Not a system, the actual people involved in the community that set the standard, and set the language, and set their own rules, of which you are a member, and you should abide by those rules, but you don't.
This whole notion that I've been outed as a flagger is kind of ridiculous, because no one ever directly asked me, did you flag this video?
Okay, Ben, did you flag this video? Did you flag all those videos? Should I go to the page right now where you're writing that you flagged all these videos and that you're asking other people to do it as well? You're a moron.
You know, I mean, everybody just kept running around saying false flagging, false flagging, false flagging. Well, false
Well, now we have proof.
flagging doesn't exist.
Yes, it does. The community says it does.
I have a question for all the people who are so anti-flagging, who talk about flagging as if I was murdering somebody's child or, you know, burning somebody's church down or something like that.
Oh my God. Appeal to emotion, logical fallacy.
If you stumbled across a porn video on YouTube, or a video of a woman actually being raped, not a scene, not a fictional thing, but an actual video of a woman being raped.
Nobody has uploaded a video even remotely close to what you're describing.
Or if you came across a video of Nicholas Berg being beheaded in Iraq. Or you came across a video of somebody being tortured. For real. Somebody being waterboarded.
Nobody that you flagged falsely, right? Look at those little weasel fucking eyes. Nobody uploaded any kind of video like that. So stop appealing to people's emotions and start understanding that you are fucked.
Would you flag that video? Would you let it stay there? Would you let it stand?
Well, we know you won't. You can't even tolerate a dissenting opinion by another person that doesn't even involve any of these fucking graphic things you're talking about.
You know, if you saw a video of a child being molested, would you flag it?
Begging the question.
I sure as hell would. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not afraid to say that, yes, I flag videos that violate the terms of service.
Well, that's because you don't belong in this community, because you can't follow the community standards of the people that actually participate and contribute to the site.
I flag videos that are
I flag videos because I'm a little boy and I can't handle it when someone has another opinion than me and they're going after me and I don't like it. I can go after other people and I don't want my videos to get flagged, and I can make a whole account that fucking bullies other people's, but you know, fuck, you can't fucking flag me. I think I'll have another drink.
Here, that they are hate speech. I have no problem doing that, and I have no problem admitting that.
Everyone, this guy had an account yesterday that he had set up called Bintanvo FTW, and I'm going to say it again. It was a complete mimic of my account, and it was disgusting. He mimicked my entire bio and added all this fucking bullshit into it, and under his rules that he's talking about now, under his fucking bullshit, that channel should never have existed. But yet, he did make that channel. Not only that, but in his group section on his page, he was a member of a group called Diana Boston is a Snaggletooth Man-Hater. Guess what? Today, when everything broke about him being a false flagger, he unjoined that group because he's covering his ass now.
I'm not afraid to say this is too far.
I'm not afraid to say that you're a fucking asshole.
No, messed up. This should not be on YouTube. YouTube is not a place for porn, for violence.
None of that was uploaded.
Dangerous acts, harmful acts.
Sorry.
It's also not a place where people should be bullied, harassed.
Nobody was bullied.
And so on and so forth.
Nobody was bullied, you idiot.
At least one YouTube user tell me that they felt so intimidated that they felt like, closing down their channel and quitting.
Was that me? Because that's how I felt. Because you wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. And then you followed me over to Blip TV and you fucking flagged 10 videos off of there too.
And I'm not talking about Ross K. So this kind of thing is a real problem. If you feel threatened